So today we're talking about the new Thunderbolts trailer. We've talked about this on the show before when we recently did the D23 update.
When your feet are on the air, your head on the ground.
Look at you. So adorable.
This looks better than maybe we were anticipating.
I think that Marvel's got some hits up their sleeve. I think
It looks kind of like a spy thriller almost, doesn't it? Welcome to Backseat Directing,
where we talk about movies, TV shows, comics, and more.
We're your hosts,
Andrew
and Aaron.
We put out new episodes every Monday and Thursday.
And today we're reacting to the new Thunderbolts trailer.
3, 2, 1, action.
Ooh boy.
Felt a little strange on the intro there, not introducing a third person. I feel like we've done so many back-to-back episodes with guests recently.
I know, we had to like reset up our
Yeah.
system here to have it just be 2 people instead of 3.
We had like McNeil and like Justin.
Yeah. And then Justin and Dan.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got today, Andrew?
So today we're talking about the new Thunderbolts trailer. We've talked about this on the show before when we recently did the D23 update and told you guys everything that was shown in there.
Yep.
So they did show a little bit, I think like a quick, 10-second shot from them exiting the elevator at D23 from what I can tell. But we have a long 3-minute and almost 30-second trailer that we're going to be watching today and reacting. The newest Marvel installments. Gonna be,
Yeah.
well, not the newest, but the newest trailer to drop.
Yeah.
It's going to be coming out in May 2025, so next year.
We did do a episode where we were talking about fake trailers, and we did watch a fake trailer of Thunderbolts. So now we finally have the real one, and we know it's real because it's from the Marvel YouTube page.
Yeah, it doesn't just, unlike the other page of which we have said many times, it doesn't just say Marvel Studios in the title trying to trick you.
Yeah.
It's posted by Marvel Studios.
It is real. It's real.
That is the most authentic, real laugh of my entire life. That's from Guardians. I'm very excited to watch this. The cast, I think, is really amazing. I've seen a little bit of spoilers, but let's go right into this trailer. Do make sure that you hit like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our awesome content. Check us out on all of our short form media platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff.
All right, here we go.
Hey, open up.
Milena? Elena!
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about the wait. It was an important call, highly classified. Lot of work. Many irons in fire.
You feel fulfilled?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so full. So filled. But why do you ask this? What brings you here?
There is something wrong with me. In emptiness, I'm just drifting. And I don't have purpose. I thought throwing myself into work was the answer.
She's so cool.
Andrew's celebrity crush.
Hey, it's more than a crush.
When your feet are on the air, your head on the ground.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, folks.
Oh no.
Who are you?
I'm Bob.
Who sent you, Bob?
Nobody. You were all sent?
Everyone here has done bad things. Shadow ops,
Love a scene like this.
robbing government labs, contract kills.
Yeah, so?
So, someone wants us gone.
We're brought up with this belief that there are good guys and there are bad guys.
What's the plan?
This could get messy.
The dishwasher.
But eventually, you come to realize that there are bad guys and there are worse guys and nothing else. Look at you. So adorable.
She's
Yeah, it's good.
bulletproof. What happened to bulletproof? It's bulletproof-ish. Is that Bucky?
That's not good.
Wait, that's the gun from Winter Soldier. The one that slides under the car. Oh shit. That's I
Dude.
thought this was going a totally different direction. He's like he's hunting them down.
I don't know.
Based-
I've heard things that he was the leader.
I thought he was on the team. Was he? Wait, in the elevator. He wasn't in the elevator with them. Can you go back to that? Just,
Where was the
it's like
elevator?
somewhere.
Does this look good?
I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, the elevator must be further towards the end. I know you. Oh, there it is. Is he
He's
not
in-
in there?
he's
Yeah, he's on. He's with them.
Yeah.
So that must just be earlier in the story, him
Yeah,
like
it's a
getting on board with the
misdirect.
team.
It's a
Yeah, it's a
misdirect.
trick because he's standing right in the middle.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Play it for 1 second, even if the audience can't see. I just want to see if like his hands are down at his side. Pause it there. Who is? So do you see him here? Because the way he's standing in the middle of the elevator, he could be like.
He's here with them.
Okay, he's not like cuffed
Yeah.
or anything.
No.
So that's what I was wondering if
No.
maybe they like had captured him and were bringing him somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
He's part of the team.
This looks
He's
cool.
hanging. He's hanging.
This looks better than maybe we were anticipating.
I think that Marvel's got some hits up their sleeve. I think
It
Even-
looks kind of like a spy thriller almost, doesn't it?
yeah, it looks like it's harkening back to those Winter Soldier vibes, them being hunted down. I think it's kind of a writing challenge to get them all in the same location like they're doing. I guess it's pretty simple to say that they all got hired to go there and do something, whether it's a trap or there's some important resource or item that every government and every rich person or whatever wants to get a hold of. So I guess it's not too hard to like conveniently bring all these characters of very different walks of life together. It's easy enough to get Red Guardian together with Yelena.
When done well, writing yourself out of corners is really cool.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it's done well in this movie.
Have you heard of this guy Bob? I guess he's going. I think the theory is that he's going to be Sentry, which is a less popular Marvel counterpart to Superman. Basically, he is like really, really strong. Which
Weren't there a lot of rumors of Henry Cavill?
there
taking up that
was
role?
there was rumors of Henry Cavill playing Sentry at one point, but obviously he's the Cavalrine instead. I think that might have been where the wires got crossed potentially, but I guess this guy's going to be the Sentry, which would make him really a real powerhouse on this team. If he's a Marvel equivalent of Superman, he's far stronger than anyone else on the team.
Yeah. Even stronger than the, 3 super soldiers on
Yeah.
the team?
Not quite as strong as Yelena, but stronger than the 3 super soldiers.
Because of her good looks.
Well, she could just level you with a glance. I mean, it's a whole city probably.
Andrew's weakness.
She's like kryptonite, but to everybody.
What do you think the
Hello.
asterisk means?
I don't know. I don't know because I mean, usually an asterisk would indicate like a replacement, like if you missed like a mistype or something like that.
Mhm.
So when that popped on the screen, I was like a little bit feeling a little quizzical. I was
Yeah.
not sure what they mean by that.
Have you seen the asterisk before?
No,
Oh,
has it been on the other
Yeah, it's
branding?
been-
Yeah, I just
been
noticed it.
around
'Cause
for a little
I
while.
feel like they highlighted it in this one. It was
Yeah.
like it popped on
They-
or something like that.
They made it very evident.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of people have rumored that it's going to be a name change once the film actually comes out to like Dark Avengers or something along those lines.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Let's see what the internet says here.
Yeah,
I'll type this in.
It's going to be like a Reddit post. I'm really excited for all the action that's coming in this movie. I think the brief glimpses we got of that little fight scene where all of our heroes / anti-heroes meet looks very enthralling. I mean, the ghost knife catch,
Dude, that was cool.
reminds me a little bit of Shang-Chi. And I've recently too, I've been watching that clip on repeat, the Shang-Chi fight with that like mask character where he grabs the knife and like they filmed it for real and everything with Simu Liu. Oh my god, it's so clean, that whole sequence.
Yeah. Right here, because it's setting up the Dark Avengers. These are all theories, of course. Nothing's locked in stone
I
here.
feel like that seems like odd branding to me because if you market everything Thunderbolts and release your trailers under Thunderbolt and then change the name to Dark Avengers, you might confuse more casual audience members.
Well, it could be like the movie's called Thunderbolts, but in
They
the
are
movie they become the Dark Avengers.
Okay.
You know?
I mean, to me, it's semantics. It's just a name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be like
Sets
too.
up Secret Avengers, maybe.
I wouldn't be too like jumping out of my seat either way. Like the team still has the same characters.
Right.
That Julia Louis-Dreyfus is supposed to be bringing the team together. So yeah, there's the theory here that he's going to be the Sentry. I think actually it might not be much of a theory. I think they show a belt with his signature S on it at some point in that trailer. Somebody picking up that Sentry S belt.
Okay. Yeah, I think this looks good.
I'm excited.
I'm definitely more excited for it now than I was before the trailer, and that's what trailers' whole job is, you know, to get you hyped up for the movie.
I think it's crazy that we're releasing trailers in September for a movie that comes out in May of 2025.
Is that earlier than normal, you think?
I mean, I think that's become the standard because like they build hype over months and months, but that's what, like 8 months away or something like that, maybe 9 months away.
Yeah,
It's incredibly
it's
far.
probably very early for like a normal movie, but it's definitely seems to be the way things work for these big MCU projects. But we don't have a trailer for Superman. That's coming out before this, right? Or right around the same time-ish?
I think Superman's a July release, so it would be after.
After?
Yeah.
Yes. So maybe we'll get it about the same time ahead.
We're 2 months away or something from the Superman trailer, I guess. We're about to get an interview with David Cornsweet. Zach was telling us the first interview was with him about playing Superman. So they really like the marketing campaigns have gotten very elaborate for movies, and it's just so far reaching.
I mean, if this can come out now, that means there's probably 2 or 3 more trailers that are going to come out.
But if they drop this trailer in like February, I feel like I'd be a lot more ready to go. At this point, I'm like, oh, I'm excited, and then I have nothing to do with my excitement for 9 months. I'm like, let me just fade that into the background. Yeah, it's just a totally different project, but I'm excited for both of those movies. I think they both dropped really good trailers. I think we're famous for dogging on Marvel, right? That's what everyone knows us for. Nobody knows us.
For anything.
Good or bad. No, but we've like historically talked about Marvel's fall off on the channel lately. And like obviously Ant-Man Quantumania was a miss and some of their recent projects were misses. But I'm very optimistic about 2025. I think they did a reset in 2024. We got one movie that was definitely good, Deadpool and Wolverine. And then coming up in 2025, we're already slated for 2 movies, and I think there's one more.
3, right?
Yeah, I think there's
Captain
one more.
America 4.
Thunderbolts,
and Fantastic Four.
Oh, Fantastic Four is already coming out next year, huh? I know they're filming.
I think so.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, I mean, I'm really optimistic for 2025. I think these movies look really cool. I'm definitely still like, even now, years later, since 2019, reeling from the loss of some of the characters that built the foundation of the franchise. But
yeah, that was going to be my next question. I think the issue that I've had, at least with a lot of these newer projects, is that I'm not as invested in these characters as I was beforehand when we had Iron Man and Captain America and Thor, like Agatha. We watched Agatha, the first I only watched the first episode so far. It was good, but I don't know how invested I am in actually figuring out what happens with the characters themselves. What about this though? Are you into these characters? We've definitely seen a lot of these characters more so than we've seen Agatha.
I'm easily invested more in Yelena than I ever was in Iron Man or Captain America. Probably 2 or 3-fold. But I think that for me, the big thing is now that it's been like 5 years since Endgame, I think, although I said I'm still missing those characters, my expectation levels it's taken a long time, but my expectation levels have started to temper with some of the projects they put out in recent years. So now I'm going into these movies more ready to appreciate them for what they are now, rather than like they basically had a steady climb of expectations, making better movies year after year for like 10, 11 years straight.
Insane, by the way.
Yeah, which is incredible. I mean, they topped climax after climax. Just when you thought they couldn't do it again, they gave you Cat picking up Mjolnir at the very last minute, and you were like, they did it bigger than better than ever. But like, yeah, so then we just had a reset. Like it's not a full reset because it's still the same universe continuing, but it's like they hit a plateau and it dropped, and now we can build from here. And we can, I think, just going into it with excitement levels that are a little bit more understandable. Like it's so unfair to go into Ant-Man Quantumania with excitement levels for Infinity War. It's unfair to all the other projects too, like the Marvels and stuff like that. I think we just have to build again, and then maybe by the time we get to Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, we're back there. That's the hope. Yeah,
That'd be really cool.
because they're big crossover events. They could be back there. I believe in the potential.
We know Shatz is very excited for
This
these
is-
new Avengers movies.
This is like the most optimistic I've probably ever sounded on Marvel since the inception of the podcast. Like modern Marvel.
Yeah, yeah.
What about you? You feel the same? Different?
I'm not 1,000% sold on my excitement level for these characters. I think, like you said, once we get a little closer, and we maybe see another teaser, and like I can watch that and then actually be excited to go to the theaters in like a month, then maybe I'll be more into it. Right now, I'm definitely interested. I like how the tone of this trailer was represented. It feels like a grounded story. It feels kind of like the Winter Soldier, maybe even into Civil War kind of vibes and themes that we got. And I love those movies to death. They're some of my favorite of the whole MCU. So if it's playing like that, I could see myself being into this movie. Right now, I just don't know yet. We're getting there, like you said.
I think that an interesting thing about this movie for sure is that the cast is, to me, largely made up of like post-peak MCU characters. I mean, we got 3 Black Widow cast members in here, Ant-Man and the Wasp. So just so you guys, if you're more casual and maybe not everything's as fresh in your memory, we can tell you where each of these characters come from. You've got on the far left Ghost. She's the villain of Ant-Man and the Wasp, the second Ant-Man movie. Next to her is Taskmaster, the villain of Black Widow. Next to her is U.S. Agent. He's the villain with the super soldier serum from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Then obviously most of us probably know Bucky or the Winter Soldier. The White Wolf, he has many names from tons of projects, but first appearing in Captain America First Avenger and making his notable return in the Winter Soldier. And then next to him, we've got Red Guardian, also from Black Widow, and Yelena, who is Black Widow's sister, also from Black Widow as well. Red Guardian is like the adoptive father of Black Widow as well. So we've got a lot of characters that are from much later in the franchise, whereas Marvel nowadays, a lot of the stories are relying on characters that have been around at this point for like 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Like
We also have
Thor.
3 characters that all have the same power.
Oh yeah, the super soldier serum and they're all standing next to each other. U.S. Agent, Winter Soldier, and Red Guardian. And then Yelena has the power of being a human.
Yeah. And then Taskmaster can fight like all of them.
I hope that's a big plus of this is Taskmaster was very limited in her ability of like her photographic reflexes let her steal abilities from different characters. And I feel like that was very limited in Black Widow. We saw some capabilities maybe that could be attributed to Black Panther, Spider-Man, and then the shield from Captain America, the bow from Hawkeye. But there's such a wealth of characters in the universe at this point. She could steal so many other fighting techniques.
They didn't dive into that aspect as much as
I would have wanted them to, certainly. I want to see more wealth of like signature moves from characters.
I want to see like them analyzing someone's moves and using them against them in the moment.
Dude, it'd be so cool if she interacted with Shang-Chi and like watched him do a fight sequence and then mimicked the moves. Like if you could see the same person literally do the same moves in another fight, like almost back to back.
Yeah.
That would be a lot more satisfying because like you're saying like to show her from a screen, maybe you've got like a tent on there to show her visor, and then you've got like analytical kind of little dots and lines that are like mapping the movement sequence, and then her replicate it.
Like those TikTok dances where they have like body parts frozen.
And they're, they get if they film it like that, more power to them.
Taskmaster did have some cool parts though in Black Widow.
Taskmaster's a badass character.
Yeah.
I like the use of Taskmaster as a villain. I think we kind of got shortchanged in Black Widow because of it being like a prequel story and not taking place in the modern MCU, but we get a resurgence because she's coming back.
Yeah. All right. What do you guys think of this trailer, the Thunderbolts with an asterisk at the end? Let us know down in the comments below how excited you are for this project and any other MCU projects that are coming out. There's a bunch. We post new full episodes every Monday and Thursday, but we also post extra episodes here and there, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Where else are we, Andrew?
We're on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X. We're on all the short form media platforms, but you can also find us anywhere you listen to podcasts, so you can check us out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Make sure to find us on whatever platforms you can. Go to all of them, hunt us down, rate and review the show. It helps it grow, helps more audience members find it so we can grow this community. You can also talk with us directly and with friends of the show and other guests. I think we recently just had a couple people join as well on our Discord.
Yep.
Unfortunately, you do have to pay a hefty fee. Aaron, what is that up to now?
It is totally
free. 100% free. Yeah, you don't have to pay anything. The link will be in the description of the video. You can join in there, give us episode topic suggestions, which we usually get right around to covering, unless you're Jay asking us to watch Galaxy Quest. Then we'll take forever and ever to take a suggestion. But we try to get around to stuff fast while also covering relevant topics. We're covering 2 topics that we got input on from the Discord in this sitting. We'll be covering 2 more of those topics.
Thanks so much for watching, and
that's a wrap.